And we are live, I believe.
Hey.
So here we are,
Yeah.
the first stream of Paratalk, and of course, I'm joined by Kristen. Hello everyone. I hope we're going to have an interesting chat. So I thought we better kick off with letting everybody know who you are and how you play a part in all of this.
Well, I'm Kristen. I host the Paranormal Girl podcast, and Reeves was kind enough to have me as a guest on his show a couple months back now, and we've stayed in touch. And asked me recently to be on this with him, and I was just so pleased and honored to do so. I'm very excited about this, but. Yeah, Paranormal Girl podcast. If you all aren't familiar with it, it's up on all the streaming platforms. It's a take on the paranormal coming from a skeptical believer standpoint. That's my upbringing. I was brought up to be very open to all of the mysterious and the paranormal and all of that jazz. And I just decided one day, you know what? I want to know a little bit more about this. I want the nuts and bolts. I want an education in this stuff. So I'm going to teach myself and, all of my listeners as well. So, yeah, we're heading into season 4 here, which is
Four.
something I didn't think I would ever say. I thought I was going to be done at
Yeah.
episode 5. That's like the tipping point. But here I am still. So something's working. Something's going well.
So yeah, so I've mentioned this before regarding your podcast, which is kind of unique that you do these kind of seasons, these kind of blocks, and they have this kind of narrative all the way through the episodes, and then the season ends. I mean, yeah, Paratalk's different. I mean, I just pick a subject and we do an episode, but that must take some sort of discipline, mustn't it? You must sort of sit down and sort of grow, do a plan and sort of work by that plan.
Oh, it's a whole process to set up. I like to plan out the entire season right before, I begin start recording on that first episode of the season. But I like to outline everything. I've got a whole whiteboard list going on in my office right now of the planned topics for each episode. And then throughout the season, I will interview guests of my own as well. Every other show, I do have a guest on for the conversation series, but the actual education episodes, those are temporarily outlined here at the beginning. And then as I go through and decide, you know what, I need to go off in this direction, or now I need to talk about the experts, or, the hoax history of it, whatever the case may be. And it all culminates in this beautiful conclusion at the end. So kind of like a series on Netflix.
Yeah, a series. I yeah, Netflix. Lots of shows on there, and everybody says, "Oh, you should watch this paranormal show. Watch that." I actually started watching one, and what was it called? About a guy who has to uh, he gets these videotapes, these cassettes, and he has to sort of go through and digitize them and find out what happened and stuff. And it's one of these kind of psychological sort of paranormal horror sort of things. And I don't know, maybe I'm getting old, but I'm watching these programs and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. What's
Is
happening?
is it like a reality based thing? Is it a
No,
docuseries?
it's more like I
Uh-oh. Lost Reeves. You're out, Reeves. I still can't. Oh no. Well, while he's figuring that out, yeah, nope. I recently started rewatching Surviving Death on Netflix. Using it a bit actually for some research for the upcoming season. He's still trying to figure it out. Yeah, they've got a great if anybody hasn't watched it, yeah, you've got to watch it. Oh my goodness. The first episode alone, it's I'm fascinated by near death experiences and those types of experiences, shared death experiences. There's some really compelling, convincing stories that that I've heard about that. And then it goes more into like mediumship and physical mediumship, and that's where the research portion is coming in because that's what the new episode. Nothing. Okay.